Yeah, did I tell you that?
Kit Kat, have a break, have a Kit Kat.
A few thousand times, yeah.
Okay, I was going for a Jenny Morris reference.
I don't know what I thought I'd throw that in there. Yeah, I just don't think it's cold enough yet for it to rain. And if people are confused by that comment, well, if you've got dark clouds, rain clouds above you, why does it need to be cold enough to rain? Because the clouds, for it to rain, need to shrink. And then the rain falls out of them because they shrink, the rain doesn't. And that's caused by the temperature. So, yeah, if it's a decent temperature around the cloud's not going to rain just because it's full of water. If it's staying the same size, then it won't rain. So yeah, it needs to have a temperature drop, and then obviously the cloud will shrink, and then the rain will be released. I did listen to something at school. Believe it or not.
It would be something.
Maybe there is too many lines. It's a MacGyver nightmare, this. Too many lines for the actor. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we'll knock that down to 5, I think. That's a weird number. Oh, it isn't actually. I suppose because you're in the one, that leaves even like a number for you beside you. Right, get going. Let me bring the old menu up here and see if I can't change that to 5. There we go.
The chat log with Bowen only saying yeah is like listening to only one half of a telephone call.
I think it was doing Usher a cappella.
I said Beatles because of that song. She loves you, yeah. That one.
No.
Yeah, but that song goes, she loves you, yeah, right. I'm so funny.
And the cadence of that song just made me think of Elton John's Still Standing.
Yeah. This tribute to Stephen Hawkins. That was nasty. Sorry. One of those moments I spoke before I thought.
So business as usual then.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's not like I could offend him.
That'd be indeed
Aye?
quite a remarkable feat.
Apparently his black hole theory's been proven by a telescope. So, hooray for the telescope. I say apparently because I saw something on YouTube about it, but then... okay, Jordan. It's Jordan. You've changed your name. That's where I type back. No, it's always been Jordan. You should know that. You gave it to me. I forgot what I was saying now.
Telescope something.
Black holes.
Oh yeah, because I saw it on a YouTube video now. I've been sucked into those recently. There's a channel that comes up with this. Oh, we found this or this, all these type of things about science. You go on there and then they just go, it's all theory. That's all it is. And they've put a clickbait title in there to say like they've proven the theory. It's now fact.
Yeah.
fact is it's clickbait. That's the only fact.
All it is so that it's views and clicks and shit like that.
It's what? Sorry.
It's all for clicks and views.
Yeah. Well, all of them are, but yeah. Some of them are really good. It's just the way they do it. I mean, it's interesting because a lot of them theories that I didn't realise that they were looking at, which is fine with me. I like that, but just don't tell me that, you know, that irritates me. Irritates me with that. But yeah, so I don't know if it's actually true or not, but because it was the same video about these same telescopes. The one they've just put, I can't remember what the name is, but it's the one they've just put up recently. The one that can actually, well, it's way bigger than the Hubble telescope. It can pick up infrared frequencies or whatever it is that the Hubble couldn't, because it could only pick up a certain amount or something, certain type of wavelengths of infrared, so that they'll be able to see back into the past to where the Big Bang started and all that with that. Yeah. So, and they said it'll do this and that, and that's where I got caught in it. James Webb, yeah, that's the James Webb telescope. Thanks, George. I'm sorry, your comment does not compute. I don't understand the what do you mean? Are you saying you've got farming sim? And you're saying you're playing farming sim? As far as I know, you've only played Farming Simulator once, and that was with me on a Farming Simulator copy that I bought you.
Well, there is that possibility of may not.
Yeah, you see that may or may not, I know.
Which is about the speech equivalent of, so I've got this friend.
If you do, Jordan, and you want to join in, well, you damn well know you're always welcome. I have to. I'm legally contracted to let you in. Let you join and stuff. Oh, that's true. That's true. Then it's by choice. But you keep that quiet, didn't you? Oh, mind you, you keep a lot of things quiet. Close to the chest. Dave, dude, 11 months subscriptions, the 11th month just come through. It's almost been a year, has it? Well, clearly. Almost a year I've been an affiliate. Is it an affiliate? Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, sorry, partner's the next one up.
Yeah. You got to reach, like, I think 50 or so subs.
Yeah, it's on the thing every time we get the thing. thank you, Jordan. So you should support your old man. You know, subscribe to him, provide a nice home for him when he gets too old and decrepit.
Yeah, that's another old saying. Be nice to your kids. They choose your retirement home.
Yeah, they do.
Thanks, Jordan and Dave, for the subs, mate. Oh, you got Prime, Jordan. I didn't realise you had Prime. Don't tell me you had Prime when I was looking after your house and I spent all that time using my Prime. Well, it doesn't matter anyway, I paid for it, but... I'm only joking.
Invoices in the mail.
Ah,
Yeah, okay. Oh, you can start watching shows like The Expanse and The Boys and...
Well, a lot of shows, actually.
things like that. Clarkson's Farm and Grand Tour and... I don't know. Many other favourites along the way. Or not. Have you? On Elm Creek you started twice. It is a good game to pass time. It's relaxing and stuff like that.
Someone forgot.
At Christmas, that was over a month. Well, that was a month ago, dude. I can barely remember that day.
I don't know how it's going to go with you using a laptop keyboard, I'm guessing, rather than an external.
The only thing I remember about Christmas Day, Jordan, is with the help of your auntie trying to build up my hide and seek Christmas present. And I was just sitting there going, oh no. You're going to be so disappointed. So how come you've restarted twice on it? I'm just getting used to it. I mean, this one's a big change to the other ones. A lot of new features and stuff, and things you've got to do. Yeah. And then you get all the mods. Because I bought on production this time as well, which was never in it. You had to have those as mods. And a whole bunch of other stuff. So, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Get into it, and then you got all the modded maps that come out. They're always better than, well, pretty much better than the Giants ones. So these Giants ones are probably one of the best ones. What you should do is get on, download Realism's Modding's government subsidies off the Mod Hub. That way you've got a sign, which two of them actually, one will give you $300,000 a year, the other one will give you $3 million a year. Something like that. Fair enough. Not that many mods. I mean, most of the majority of the mods are just tractors and implements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then you get the occasional gameplay ones with more quality of life. Like the GPS system I've got here, which isn't on the mod hub, but there is one on the mod hub, but I don't like that one. And then you got the inspector mod up the top left there, which is handy, especially if you're using Courseplay, which is not on the mod hub, but it will eventually be on the mod hub. Auto drive, it's just better AI handling, same with AI extensions and all that. And they've got a basic seasons, it's not seasons like the realism modding seasons in the previous two editions of Farming Sim. Hopefully I get to the right place this time. I'm going to need to fill up on seed again.
Yeah, this Lincoln's pretty sad for its seed capacity.
Bit tiny.
600 litres.
Yeah, that's tiny.
Actually, I think I know why mine's smaller than what I expected for a Stevie mod. Probably because I didn't add the extension to it, which I might go and do right now. Considering I'm about to do potatoes, yeah. I've got the money for sure.
That's why I upgraded the seeder itself, because it's just too narrow. And then you get to bigger field, then it's just going to take you pretty much all session is going to just seed it.
Not really, because I've got a faster seeder than standard. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jordan, and that's why I have this here at the bottom left. Auto drive, because that does it. That'll come in and unload your harvester and then take it off to where you want it. It's one of the features of things it does. Something that used to belong into Courseplay, but they're not going to put it in this time around in Courseplay, because Auto Drive has it. Right, let's see if we can't customise this up to the $4,000. Yes, give it to me. Of course, yeah. So, have any of you guys played the new Oxygen David map by chance?
Negative. I haven't really booted up this game outside the streams, to be honest.
How much does this hold now? 5,000. So I need about 4,000 of these. Yeah, I had a look at it, and I have to say, for me, it had the old feel of his maps, which was missing in 19. I just want to see what Bullet Bill comes out with. I know he's doing a map at the moment. I just don't know what map, whether or not it's going to be the good old-fashioned Culper Park that everybody loves. Culper Park Farm. I've seen it in this version. Would actually be really, really good. Whether it was West Coast. He did West Coast. It was some of Oxygen David. I'm pretty sure it was him. Yeah, leasing's been around. It's a little different this time because it just tells you how much it is to lease the vehicle, but in the previous versions of this game it also tells you how much it would cost you per hour you use it as well. Right. Field 54. With potatoes, so I better make sure I got the right. Oh, I've done it again. Where's Field 54? Just here, just here. Down here. This looks promising. Potatoes. Barley potatoes, there we go. Field 54, hello, hello. Whoa, settle. Seemed as keen to get to the job. I'll do a couple of headlands. Actually, I might do 3 and see if I can't get the automatic turn going. Oh, it's already lined up. Pretty much. Actually, I set this to do... No, alright, don't do that then. See if I care. There we go. Have you just done canola or have you done anything else? As in planting, not in that field. I mean, isn't at all. You've got to install in the game now, Dave. Oh, that's excellent. So in 6 months you'll be able to, you'll be typing in, I got to the menu. And downloaded a couple of mods. Would one of those be the vehicle thingy bob, the one on the bottom right, and the GPS thing I use? So. Nah. Oh, better work. Still year 1 in autumn. How many days you got per season set up, Jordan? Funny enough, this doesn't look like potatoes to me. 3. Come on, you can make it up there. Oh, that is a bit of a hill. Actually, that was a bit deceptive, wasn't it? I was wondering why it was slowing down so easily. Oh, what am I doing? I want to do 3 headlands up here too. Not that I really need to, but I'm just being lazy because I want to do something on the side. Which requires 2 hands.
We don't need to know things like that, dude.
Get your mind out of the gutter, for crying out loud.
And stop bragging while you're at it, dude.
You're mulching, cultivating, seeding, rolling and fertilising all yourself, yeah. Which is something I'm doing actually, for the most part, my solo games and my 2 saves. And most likely my 3rd save when I get to it. And my 4th and 5th when there's more maps out. Mind you, I've got, how many have I got? I mean, I'm not playing this one on my solo play. I'm using Stevie's edit of this map, and like I said earlier, that I don't like this map anymore because Stevie just ruined this map. This one is so well done, so much nicer. His edit of this map. And I'm doing the Alps one, and I will eventually go to the French one, but I do have Oxygen David's map sitting there. Whether or not I'll do something with that, I don't know. Probably most likely. I've also got County Lines, but I haven't really checked that. I went in when County Lines was released, and it was just just things wrong with it that need to be fixed. And then there's been another update for it since, just the one, so I haven't been in since then. And that one was one I liked in 19. I like County Lines. It was a nice map. And I've also got another one, Greystone something or other, which I like the look of, really like the look of. But not sure. One bit I don't like is these fields, these 3 fields right up against the edge of the map, and there's nothing there for boundaries or anything like that. So, and the funny thing about those two, I don't know why it is, if it's a mistake or something, I've talked about it before, but those two maps, you don't get any vehicles at all. Doesn't matter what you start on, new farmer or start from scratch. You shouldn't anyway, but yeah, even with new farmer, you don't get it. Any vehicles at all. Which I'm confused, and I first saw that on the Greystone one, and I thought, okay, he's just done something, he or she's done something where the vehicles aren't turning up. And then County Line's the same thing. So my thought on that one is that they've updated the map and everything, and they've got the vehicles, or maybe they've still got the old 19 vehicles on it, thinking that they would work because they were in 22 as well. Maybe they have to, I don't know, update something along the line somewhere along there, because it makes no sense as to why you wouldn't have any vehicles at your farm, owning any vehicles at all. I mean, if you don't want vehicles, you go start from scratch. But if you want to have vehicles, you go to new farmer, don't you? Or even the other one.
Which doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's a mistake or something like that. No, okay, Dave. Did you ever used to use Courseplay in the other farming sims at all, Dave? Yeah, but back to my segment. Yeah, I'm doing it. I've actually really got back into this game quite a bit. Compared to the other ones that I played, I started like you did, Jordan, with doing everything, but there's so many hours of that, like thousands of hours of that, it sort of gets a bit sick of it, and just to keep myself interested, I went sort of from that to doing half and farm managing half, thanks to Courseplay and stuff like that. And then by the end of halfway through 17 and into 19, it was all about mainly management, not doing hardly anything. Except for when I was dealing with my animals. And then again, most of the time was spent me, if I wasn't managing, was setting up auto drive courses and Courseplay courses and everything like that. And now I'm back into this. I'm enjoying actually doing my own work since this one's come out. Actually, I put it up the distance from the edge of the field. It does a turn. Oh, I'm almost out of seed.
Oh no! They're going for a kill.
Wow, dude, you could not sound any more fake.
That's the whole point, isn't it?
Well, kinda.
Yeah, well, start from scratch is always the one I've done, George. I've always used start from scratch. He's just coming down, barreling down the road. Mr. Patrio. Hang on a second. I've just realised something. You might have said something yesterday, Jordan. Who moved my seed bag?
Who's talking about that one over there? That one's mine.
Oh, okay, I filled mine up then. Fine. I just realised it's Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why aren't you at work, Jordan?
Dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
why aren't you at work?
We all want to know. You probably told me yesterday.
I'm curious.
Then again, yesterday. Huh. Wasn't that a bizarre streaming day for, well, it was a bizarre day for me mentally. I don't know what was going on there.
Yes.
And the streams are... Yeah, I like that song. Okay, but we're not Wellington. I mean, did we get a day off for Auckland anniversary as well? You know, we did. No, I don't know. I didn't think Wellington anniversary was we included with that, are we?
Which is just another thing I miss about my last job. Having public holidays off.
Looking down now, I think we're in lockdown now. Well, if you can call it lockdown. It's not lockdown like it used to be, Dave.
In your day, lockdown was better.
No, lockdown, yeah. Yeah. I won't go there. No. We're in the new traffic light system and we're all in red now, aren't we, George? This comes with conditions, especially for people that aren't vaccinated. Pretty much people who aren't vaccinated are in lockdown, really. Okay. I never knew that. That just shows you how much I care about Wanganui. It's showing me 7 blooming things again. Why is it showing me 7? I changed that to 5. I wanted 5. Give me 5. Don't disable turn.